I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me. My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes. No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means. Perhaps they could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything. Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so. I appreciate that.
If I wanted to hear a tall tale,
keep to the shadows.
I think you're all right.
In
fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing.
making waves around here.
Just
I like
keep it
that.
between us, okay?
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm. I was working with Vex, and we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot and made our way out. Well, it was. Up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guard. The client had ratted us out. Vex just tells me to run. So I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her. Huh, are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes. Me? I ran, and I ran, straight through the gates of Windhelm, and all the way back to Riften. Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed. Well, I'd forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm. Vex rode hers back, and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling. I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Tonilia. She's the guild's fence. Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to. Need
I'm
any
sure
more
we'll speak
pickpocket
again.
training? You just let me know.
Don't you have better... I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way. A word of advice. Don't disappoint me.
Come here a second. I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery. We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips, I promise you. We were doing well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman. Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits with friends, parties with no one I cared about. I just wanted a little excitement, something dangerous. I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called themselves the Silver Crescents. Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive. Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail. Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone. I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit. The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim. If talking your way out of trouble isn't enough, you could always pick up some training from Delvin, Vex, or Viper. Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice. Helped me out of a jam more than once. If you ever need more practice with the bow, just grab me.
Let's talk for a moment. Look, I don't really know you. I don't even really know anyone here. Why do you care anyway? It's not like we're family. This is a business. Look, you want to know about me? All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you about the time I was a young girl, barely out of her teens, living on a pig farm in the middle of nowhere. Didn't have a coin to spend between our entire family. Ate the same slop we fed our livestock. Oh wait, it gets much better. How about the fact that our farm was attacked by bandits, and that they killed my entire family, who didn't even brandish a weapon against them? Here's the best part. They took me as a prize and violated me for a fortnight. Tossed me from bandit to bandit like...
Yeah, I know what you mean. Things don't start getting better soon.
It's fine.
I may look for work
I had to
else.
tell someone, I suppose. Carrying around a weight like that, it hurts after a while. Cuts you inside like a dagger to the heart.
I'll keep that in mind.
Over time, I managed to gain their confidence. Then one night I grabbed a knife, waited until they fell asleep, and cut their throats. I never returned to that pig farm, you know. There's nothing for me there. So that's my sad story. What do you think? Maybe one day. Just not today.
Hold a moment, Ruth.
Maybe I'll see you around the
Think
hill.
about my idea.
Your idea to start a brothel, right? Do you want me to tell you exactly what I think?
Well, yes, please.
I think if Brynjolf catches wind of it, he'll boot you right out of here. For profit.
Interest you in some marksman training.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Dirge, did you take out the trash like I
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
How are you feeling, Vex?
Pretty angry, actually. Can't believe I botched the Golden Glow job. Should have been like stealing a sweet roll from my baby.
Look around you. The flagon, the guild. It's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'd be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
I don't want to settle. I like things the way they are.
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are in Goth hired to train killers.
Take care of myself.
Just ask our poor little Vex. If you're looking to get some coin for the fruits of your labor, you should talk to Tanelia. She sounds tough, but she'll cut you a fair deal. I also suggest you spend some time in the training room. Just talk to Vipper. He'll show you around. Years ago, the guild used to have a foothold in every major city in Skyrim. You wouldn't dare even lift an apple without checking with us. When things started going downhill around here, it became difficult to keep it all together. We lost fences, influential contacts, and coin. It wasn't long before we lost what we depend on to survive. Respect. By doing these extra jobs and putting some fear into the people, we can take back the cities and start being taken seriously once again. Thanks to Maven Blackbriar, we still have some pull in Riften, but get arrested in Whiterun and you'll be tossed right into the prisons. If we gain the confidence of someone very influential who lives there by doing a unique job for them, we'll be able to have some leverage there too. The only way we get that special job is by doing smaller ones in those cities until we catch their ear. Then, they'll contact me, and we're off. I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex. Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing? Just remember the rules. Keep it clean and keep it quiet. Here's the details.
There's a new guard nosing around the meadery. Can you do something about it?
Gladly. He won't bother.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me. I don't know about the others, but I sure am glad to see a fresh face down here. The flagon used to be packed every night with the boys from the guild. But now, look at. Last few years have been pretty bad. I've almost closed this place up. Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature, looking for some particular books. I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with.
When you're in your grave, and I'm standing over it.
Then we have
Now
a deal.
get out of my way.
In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his, experiments.
How are you feeling, Vex?
Pretty angry, actually. Can't believe I botched botched the Golden Glow job. It should have been like stealing a sweet roll from a baby.
Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down.
Brynjolf, something
The people
stupid's
say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation.
What's Mercer going
Rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again. All right then.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the
Picked up
cistern?
some new clients and
Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make
Have you
us.
even talked to him?
Mercer is being Mercer. If he has a plan to get us out of this rut, then he isn't sharing it with me.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neruin, and Viper can give you a leg up on that. All right then.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was,
I need you
well,
to do me a favor.
angry to put it kindly. Sure. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired
There's
a
a
bunch
new
of
guard
mercenaries to
nosing
guard the
around here.
place.
Can you do something about it?
Gladly. He won't bother you anymore, I promise. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits. We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries
Even if you're
don't
one of
take
us,
prisoners.
you better not make trouble.
I've picked up some new clients and did a few jobs on my own, but I'm not sure if that will cover... Before we begin, I want to make two
You've
things
always been the
perfectly
most
clear.
reliable one in the guild.
One, I'm the best
Mercer
infiltrator
is
this
being
rat hole
Mercer.
of a guild's got.
He has a plan to
So if
get
you
us
think
out
you're
of
here
this
to
rut,
replace me,
and he isn't
you're
sharing
dead
it
wrong.
with me.
And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave. We had the best of everything down here. The Ratway was a damn palace. The only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs and start the gold flowing again.
Come on, everyone knows about you and Brynjolf.
Well, everyone's
The
wrong.
Flagon
Now
was
why
once
don't
a
you
city
shut up
beneath
about
a city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist, you name it. If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again, I can almost promise you those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again. If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around. And besides myself, Delvin, Niruin, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills. Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there, or you forfeit the payment. You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary? Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't disappoint us.
I'll let you live, this time. Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice. Keep your hand. Worthless mercenaries. I didn't think Maven or Mercer would allow me to get away with this, but I had little choice. I can't. If I do, I may as well cut my own throat. I don't believe you. That's not your way. No. I'm not about to let you ruin everything I've worked so hard for. What was that? Time to finish this!
Someone there.
Time to end this little game.
Where are you? Fine rotten cat. You'll make a fine rotten cat.
Yes?
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
Do anything for you?
Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name.
Don't know what you're missing.
No, but I know that you're going to turn up missing if you keep up this kind of talk.
No. Nothing like that. You're calling on her for business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Ha, of course. Your pay. You're smart as a whip, lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, lad.
Back with good news, I trust? And with no strings attached. Not bad. Here, got some coin for you. Good. We could use the coin. We're looking to recover an heirloom for a client. They claim ownership of it, and as long as they're paying, we don't really care. You in? Good. Just remember the order. Do job first, get drunk second. Now take this and go.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Steal anything worth talking about? Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. No one
Something
dies.
troubling you?
Remember
I'll
that.
listen.
We're not assassins.
Good job. Now, here's your part of the deal. Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it. Great. What do you want to do? These marks keep their ledgers all neat and tidy, but they're ripe for some change, if you know what I mean. Take it. Here's everything you need. You get caught, and we've never heard of you.
Hey, Ton, you shouldn't cheat on Vekel.
So,
He's a
you're
good guy.
What are you talking about?
Don't look like much to me.
Everyone knows about you and Renyo.
Well, everyone...
Don't you have better things to do than disturb me?
So,
Hey, watch it.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Can I get a gold or two?
If only I could provide more.
Poor Banning. Twice as much work here in the stables without him.
Good to have you by my side.
you hunt? The plains outside Whiterun are ripe with game.
You're the best.
Be
Can you be my father?
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
The sight of a strong
Everyone
lord
is
woman?
obsessed with death.
Can you close up the stand early today, Mama?
I'm afraid not, little fairy. The fruit has about another...
But you were once man, aye, and as
Steal anything worth talking about? Didn't muck it up, I hear. Good. Here's your share. Got plenty. Take your pick. We've been trying to get this item for a while, but no one with the skills has come along to claim it. Can I count on you to get it? All right. Take this and get out of here.
Oh, thanks for the compliment, Dylan.
Oh, you're
I
back.
may just take you up on that one day.
I can pat you on the back all day, but coin's coin, right? The only way this guild got lots of... Great. What you want to do? All right. Got a simple. Just remember the rules. Keep it clean and keep it quiet. Here's the
so,
details.
you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Well, hey there.